Hello everyone, my name is Santosh Kacham. Today we will start the next session of Java. Okay, Java program is nothing but it's a collection of objects that incorporate or communicate with each other through its data and behavior, which are nothing but variables and methods. Okay, so in order to write a Java program, we need to understand first basic syntax. How do you write? What are the naming conventions? What does the space understands? And how do you write the comments and all? So we have to see that Java is a case sensitive language. When you say case sensitive, it means whether the word or a name that you have given in uppercase or a lowercase. The first property, it says that Java class name should be begin with uppercase letter and followed with lowercase letters. But if the class name comprises of several words, then each of in a word, the first letter should start with uppercase letter. Next one is method name. What is method name? What is a class? In Java we have already discussed, right? Anything and everything is an object. Okay, so we can take an example of human can be considered as object. So human can be written as a class name where H is capital letter and followed with UMAN small case letters. And how will you write a method for this? What is method for this human class? The certain behavior of every object. In case of human, the behavior of human may be walking or sleeping, eating and so on, right? So each of this behavior is nothing but method. And how do you write this method is nothing but the first letter should be in lowercase, and when you write sleeping human, S should be in small case letter and H should be capital letter. The certain are the properties which says that what should be the program name. What do you mean by a program name? A program name is nothing but it's a class file name. When you create Java program, you will give a name that should be in the form of readable, sensible. Okay, the program name should be exactly the class name. What are these variables? What are these methods for the classes that you have created? So that the name that you have given to the all the classes and methods and variables, packages, these are nothing but identifiers. These are the identifiers that you have created and should satisfy one of the criteria. What are these criteria? That the naming convention should be from uppercase or a lowercase or A to Z, or should be start with underscore or a currency character. These are certain examples for valid legal identifiers. What are the legal identifiers that are start with a character or underscore or a dollar sign? Anything apart from that, like starting with digit or underscore, will be an illegal identifiers. Okay, now we will see what is keyword and what are the keywords are there. Okay, keyword is nothing but which has certain predefined meaning in programming language. Let us list some of these keywords. These are the list of keywords which has predefined meaning in Java. You cannot change the meaning of these keywords. Suppose I will give you an example. If you want to store name of a car, you need to use certain data type. Okay, data type is nothing but which allows you store the particular value. Suppose a car number is there, this will be stored as int type, and suppose name is there, it is stored as a string type. String is nothing but is a collection of characters. Okay, when you create a class, you will write a class name, have class, then the class name. The class is a keyword. All these keywords will be used. We will going forward the video how to create and how to use these keywords we can see. Next one is white spaces. What are these white spaces? As we already learned, the certain spaces when we write in language, what we write, whether the English language, what does these white spaces does, what are the characters which says that the white spaces. So a character to be a white space, a character should satisfy one of the condition. Either it should be like a line separator or a paragraph separator, or you need to be some space. Okay, these are the some few examples of white spaces. Here you have given an integer and then the age. Okay, the age is a number type stored as a int type. Okay, and some space between the int and age, this space will be ignored by the Java compiler. Okay, the next one is comment. What are these comments? Mainly we write in our program for better understanding. Okay, comments are nothing but better explanation or information about a program. Why this program, what the program does. We can give any explanation why we have created these variables, what are the methods does. In our case, like we have created an example, right? The example is called as a human, and the human has certain age, certain behavior. Why are we using, what is the purpose of this program? We can explain those with the help of comments, and these comments also ignored by the compiler. You can write these comments in single line, or as well as we can write multi lines. Okay, how do you write the single line comments? By providing the two forward slashes, and multiple lines we can provide one forward slash following with an asterisk. Remember, in case of multi-line, once you open, you need to close, as seen in this example. Okay, we have here a program which explain you how can you provide a comment, or how the compiler ignores the comments. So in this program we have created a class where we have providing multiple line comments. Okay, in single line comment, as discussed, how do you write the multiple line comments? You can provide forward slash following with an asterisk, then the comment that you want to provide. Once you click on the enter, the asterisk is followed by itself only. Okay, at the end, once you complete writing your comment, you can close with an asterisk and followed with the forward slash. How do you write the single line comment is nothing but that you provide the two forward slashes following with the comment that you want to provide, as seen in this example.